to suffer from that. It's their stupidity that's going to make people like us that are somewhat informed suffer as well.
Well, that's why they make us, we're the freaks, because we're standing up against these people that won't say anything. If the majority isn't saying anything, then they're voting with whoever's in office. So if people aren't marching in the streets and saying, you're taking our money, you're screwing us over, then they have no right to complain about anything. That's how I feel about it anyways. If you're not out saying, like the French march twice a month, just to let the government know that they can come in and behead them at any time and take it back. Why aren't we doing that? That's what I want to know.
Behead.
Yes, chop that motherfucker's head off. Oh shit, I can say that at 12:30, right?
Yeah. What is the question here?
No, I think it's
Next topic, let's go. Oh, hold on. Rapid fire.
What's the topic?
That wasn't so rapid.
I'm sorry, dude.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
It's on time.
Oh, how about this? Okay. We're losing our jobs, but the new legislations that have been trying to be passed are going to allow illegal immigrants to work for the government and to get paid by the government to get collecting benefits. I mean, they're the ones that have our jobs. They're the ones that are keeping us away from our jobs. I would love to work on a farm and pick lettuce all day. I would love it. I would love anything right now. Please. It's just ridiculous. That I think that's one thing that we should learn to do is farm. But they're trying to take that away from us too. They're trying to pass legislation so that they can come in.
because stupid Americans don't think they're low enough to pick lettuce. That's why.
They don't want to work for the $6 an hour that those Mexicans are willing to work for.
I'm willing to work.
Fuck that. Let a Mexican do it, man. I don't want to pick lettuce. Shit, man. I was a computer operator for freaking 30 years. This company went out of business, and they want me to pick fucking lettuce? Bullshit, man. I ain't picking lettuce, man. Let them Mexicans pick it.
This isn't, BET. Keep it real, brother.
So you ain't never thought that?
One thing Joe just said, he was talking about people need to learn to farm. It's going to become a crime. There's legislation now, no, Joe, that says that the FDA has to govern organic farmers, private farmers, and that goes right down, including people who are growing a patch of vegetables in their own yard. If the FDA can't regulate that, you're going to be committing a crime. That is a piece of legislation. It's in black and white. It's going to be heard in the United States House of Representatives this year. Okay, I thought about overturning the soil in my yard. I got not a small yard. I was going to overturn it and start growing vegetables. And I'm still going to do it. But am I going to be descended on by SWAT teams because I'm not following FDA rules? They're taking away our self-sustainability. Anybody got a comment on that? New guy.
Oh, new guy.
New guy got the
guy's
buzzer.
burned.
Saved by the bell. How about education, Rob?
Actually, I wanted to. John had mentioned something about the unemployment, and I wanted to go off on that because I'm an unemployed cabinet maker.
Right
And you know
into
what? I would pick lettuce for $5 an hour right now, and I deliver pizza for $5 an hour. So, you know what? As much as everybody wants to do good by letting everybody work, I'm sorry. I'm an American, and I would die for this country. But the fact that I can't get a job right now it's like a kick in the nuts to me. It really is.
Yeah, but do you have a fear that like a Mexican or an illegal immigrant is gonna, has more qualifications and will get a job before you do?
No, not the fact that they may have more qualifications, but for the majority, no. The majority of them are coming in and honestly, woodworking in America is going down the crapper. I mean, you go by an entertainment center, it's made out of particle board. Cabinet shop I worked in, everything was solid wood. It was good quality work.
Yeah, but we're using all the natural resources. Like, how long can we use all that wood?
No, all right. Poplar, for instance.
Your job on the way to
Right.
extinction because of
No, we have farms in this country that grow poplar, that grow 20 feet a year. I mean, these are trees that are made to produce lumber. There's no limbs, no nothing. They're made to produce lumber. So we still have good quality lumber in America. And you go to other nations that are just chopping down trees, and granted, like particle board, stuff like that, it's good because it's recycling. But the quality of particle board and stuff like that, it's not as good as the solid lumber woodwork that a lot of American wood companies do.
So are you saying that like foreign countries are producing better lumber than we're producing?
Cheaper lumber, not necessarily better, because there are different grades of lumber that, as far as, entertainment centers, cabinets,
And you would know that.
ours.
Yeah, well, a lot of our trees are cut down in the United States and then shipped to Canada and then processed into plywood and to 2x4s and then shipped back to the United States. Why can't we just do it here? We'll save gas. We'll create jobs. That's the kind of plan that I'm talking about. But we really can't. If we have a real, true free market, we allow these jobs to go overseas. But it's really, you can't blame these corporations for making the extra buck. It's really the over-regulations that we have.
Joe,
in this
you just said
country.
the worst, the two words. There's no such. The worst thing is a free market.
No, free market's
Fair
great.
market. No, fair market.
No. Well, that's what a free market is, fair market.
No.
It's free market. You decide what the quality of the goods are. And if you don't
Well,
want to
you're
buy
getting me mad, man.
No. If you want to be willing to buy, a cheaper product that's made from China, that's so be it. But you also have to understand that kids can be making this stuff, or
They are making
then don't buy it. Then don't buy it. But I would rather buy it because those kids have a better life because I'm buying their product too. If I didn't buy their product, they would be living on the streets and not even working at all. I know I know that they're getting pennies on the hour, but still, it's better than what they had.
We got another half hour to go with this
I would-
because
I
I'm
would
mad
rather-
now.
I would rather I believe in this country. If people allow these corporations don't go overseas and they try to make this place a better place, then we can help other countries. We can help other countries by building up this own country. I'm not saying don't buy American. Buy American.
So you support the New World Order then?
No, I support local.
No, you
goods.
just said we can help other countries and stuff.
That-
You know,
you
we
can
can
do
all
that
be
if
like,
you want, though. You can't.
like running through meadows naked and stuff.
No. What?
All right, you just talked about maybe children making this stuff, overseas. Yeah. I want to point out the 4th of July. Here's an industry in the United States that we don't have, okay? Fireworks. To celebrate America's independence every year, we buy packages of $200, $300, $400. I know people who spend $2,000, $3,000 on packages of fireworks. When in actuality, where are these fireworks made?
China.
Okay, who makes the fireworks in China?
The kids.
School children. They bring these school children for 2 hours a day from school. They bring them into a factory setting and they roll fireworks. They gunpowder, sulfur. These kids know more about chemistry than Americans do on their deathbed.
That's why their kids are taking over
okay?
the world, honey.
We light these things
They let
off. We
their kids
celebrate
work.
America's independence. There's the corruption of capitalism and whatever industry and resources. We celebrate our very independence on the labor of Chinese children. I'm not against American
We don't
independence.
discriminate. It's not just
I
China.
do, however, propose that America, with its history, we should start a giant fireworks